Hi everyone, Macsen here. Welcome back to my Stellaris Let's Play, playing with the Miseleon Independent New Territories, a very wealth-focused reptilian race. We're very early on, this being of course only the second video, and I'm about to get the colony ship ability very soon, within 15 months, so we can actually get colonizing. Haven't found any enemy empires yet. Well, I say that, there is actually one definitely up here, but we haven't made contact. There's quite a few tropical worlds, which is the type of planet that this species, Miseleon, like to colonize, that I've found. I'm going to be colonizing some of those soon. But before I do that, let's get the
construction complete.
Clock running, so to speak, and get going again. So silver has finished, surface Q, so that was updating that farm. And that population point just actually grew as well, so we're growing, not all that fast of course. It slows down the more population you have, and this species doesn't really have any growth or food bonuses, sadly. But we are happy, so we are actually getting a bit of bonus to food with the way the new happiness system works. I'm going to have to clear some of those tiles out, but I've actually, considering we're such a wealth-focused species, we actually aren't doing so well on energy. I'm going to have to get some energy on the go in a bit. Right, so my science ship just finished there. So where am I going to go next? Somewhere within my territory, since that's the only place I can, of course, get mines up and going. This constructor ship is going over to there, I believe, to make... get some more minerals, which you desperately need early game. It's really the key resource. So as soon as that's done, I'm going to build a colony ship. It looks like we've already got enough minerals to do it. And I'm going to keep on getting up more minerals. When I need energy, I will actually get a mine up for that. Yeah, so at the moment I'm just waiting for things to happen, really. Oh, what's happened here? Okay, so we've got a transmission from the Boss Bachutsk Galactic Commonwealth. We're getting a bit of influence off them. Looks like another reptilian species. So the options here really don't matter. These guys are xenophile individualists. We'll actually more than likely be able to get on very well with these, which is probably good. So let's pick that one. First alien encounter. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieve spaceflight at roughly the same time. So that initial meeting event depends on whether you're xenophobic, xenophile, or neither of those, and also if you meet a fallen empire or not. So we found these guys. Let's check out the contact screen. Now, this being the Asimov 1.2 patch, things have changed here. So you can see we actually start out on pretty decent terms. And yeah, they're going to improve by the looks of it, since they're a new contact. Let's actually communicate with them. So this species, they have an ocean preference. That's something I'm definitely going to want to keep in mind. It actually shows you the ruler traits up here now, which I'm not sure is necessary, really. What else are they? They're rapid breeders and nomadic. Oh, that's pretty nice species, actually. So in the 1.2 patch, diplomacy's changed a lot. What used to be the case is there were a lot of options here. That's no longer the case. They kind of switched back to more standard paradox diplomacy than the game was previously. It was more of a 4X type of diplomacy system where you had tons of options. Here, more of a barter system, which, frankly, one of the great strengths in Paradox games is normally its diplomacy, and one of the great weaknesses in 4X games, in my opinion, is its diplomacy. So it's weird that they did that, and they've yeah, reverse course on that now, which is good in my opinion. Embassies are a thing of the past. They no longer exist. What's replaced them now is trust. So to build up your trust, you have to form a relationship basically by gaining or exchanging treaties, and also you can actually gift each other via, well, things like resources to gain trust and their favor. So they would actually be willing to form a non-aggression pact straight away. I think I should as well, since I'm definitely not in a shape to attack them anytime soon. So if we do that, we gain extra trust and up to a maximum of 50 relations, is it? Or 50 trust? Let's confirm and find out. So that's gonna hopefully happen in a minute. Trade deals, research was actually an option pretty much. You can close borders. A lot of these options aren't available yet. Why can't we do that? It's mainly probably to do with the fact that they are, neither of us can effectively move to each other's planets because they're ocean, we're tropical. Let's check out the research situation here though. So if I wanted this, I could give them minerals maybe, but do I want to do that? Yeah, you know what, I think I'd do that. Let's get off to a good research start, so let's confirm. I will of course more than likely definitely be killing them at some point, but yeah, early on, let's keep on good terms. Okay, so that's the non-aggression pact initiation confirmed, and the trade deal for research. Okay, so relations will improve, no doubt, and since they're receptive, they're not going to be able to declare war on us, so our military strength really doesn't matter. Right, let's go in again. Now these were ocean focused, weren't they? So let's look for ocean worlds. There's one there, but it's within a territory, so I can't nick that off them. That one isn't within their territory. So what it would probably be a very good idea to do is stick an outpost there to prevent them from colonizing it. The weaker, the less planets they have, the weaker they will be, the easier they will be to conquer. So what I'm going to do is actually get my science ship to survey that, and then I'll get my constructor over there, and then I'll make an outpost and nick that ocean planet. What's that? That's within our territory, so don't have to worry about that. You can't colonize within someone else's territory. Our borders are open now, so we can move through their space, and they can vice versa do through ours unless I close them. I assume closing borders, in fact I know closing borders lowers relations. I think it's -20. I have played a bit of a test game about 20 years just to see how the patch handles. Okay, so how are we looking here? Right, that constructor ship's done. Let's get you to here. So right click there. So to build a frontier outpost here, you can see that this has changed now. It used to be 100 minerals and 200 influence. Now the influence is based on distance. I'm not sure if it's from your capital or if it's from your nearest territory. It might be from your capital, which could mean that influence costs are very expensive. Right, so let's move you there. But I think this is a good idea. That ocean world's amazing. If I build an outpost there, I might be able to nick those two eventually. Spread up here, especially if I colonize that world. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I've got 7 months. Wow, they've already broken that. Okay. The downside about sticking a border outpost right next to them is that it's going to increase border friction, which will mean they're more inclined to go to war against us. We could guarantee independence to gain extra trust, but it actually costs influence that, so it's not something I want to be doing yet, or if at all. Right, surveying is done. Constructor, let's get you there, build the outpost. I'm not sure if I'm going to be successful. Their borders might grow, but only one way to find out. I think it's worthwhile doing. Even if they go hostile because of it, they're neighbours. We're going to be falling out at some stage. Hopefully there's not a lot of ocean planets up there. I'm going to have to build a wormhole station and explore up there in a bit. If I survey that place, I can stick a wormhole station there. So how are we doing on silver anyway? It's a while before we grow next. Gotta get this back up to 350. Colony ships are very expensive, so I'm gonna have to focus on money once I've got the colony ship out. I could do it buying another constructor actually. I want to get those minerals up. Tempted to do it now, but well, 3 months, that's 60, 57. So yeah,
Anomaly found.
can't really afford to. Ooh, that's a 0. Yeah, go for it. There are some instances where I'd go for anomalies when it's not on 0, but if I'm desperate for resources perhaps, or it's a very high level anomaly. But in general I'd wait until the scientist has gained enough skill to get it. The Voltam Star Assembly. We have recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Piscus 1. They must have been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. From what they have been able to piece together, our scientists theorize that these aliens, who call themselves the Voltam Star Assembly, were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 meters in length, that communicated with each other primarily through vibrations carried along their segmented bodies.
Situation log updated.
Okay, get to work on that in a bit once I've got that tech. And the other ones.
Research complete.
Okay, let's get the colony ship out. Normally that's 350, I'm not sure what's cheaper actually. Okay, so that research is done. What next? Of those options, I'm going to go for the border range, I think. And after that, let's start then on these. So, quite often you'd have more than this, but yeah, I think I'll start on it. We actually need to find 6 different artifacts, and we've got 5 more to go on that. Right. So waiting on the frontier outpost to get done. What's that? That's continental, tundra. Wow. There's a ton of ocean worlds there, which maybe I should be sticking an outpost there, but arguably it's unlikely that they would get down there.
System survey complete.
Okay, that scientist is done. There's one more star within our starting territory I can survey that doesn't have aliens. Gonna have to get up a fleet in a bit to take on pirates. Yeah, I'll probably do that relatively soon. Need to get some money up, need to get some more minerals. Of course, need to get that colony ship out. Make an outpost of maybe 2. So relations are going up, but I got oh, they're weary. I got a feeling they're going to rival us in a bit. Sadly. No chance of getting that anytime soon.
Special project complete.
Okay. Oh, right. Ancient mining drones. Now, all of these creatures that you actually find, they have quests associated with them. Especially the drones, the amoebas, and the crystals. So, for the mining drones, what I'm actually going to select with this species is the hunt option. Now your ethics actually determine what bonuses you'll get, and there's a really useful page on the Stellaris wiki that gives you more details on this if you don't want to check the actual game files. So this option should give me an edict for getting extra money from drones. I think that's the best option with my ethics, so I'm going to pick that one.
Situation log updated.
Okay, we got
Special project complete.
Here.
Special
Space
project
amoebas.
complete.
Now I believe with the ethics I've got, there's an option to get extra money, energy from this option, and I think that option would give us extra evasion, so it'd be better for combat ships. I want money though, since we're a very money focused species, which I think this one will gain us should I complete it, so I'm gonna pick that.
Situation log updated. Special project complete.
Okay, that's a surprise. Communications established with the Rontor Interplanetary Commonwealth. And we actually found them first, so we gain a bigger influence boost. They are spiritual seekers, individualist spiritualists. So that we are materialists. They're not going to like that, but we are both individuals. Okay, let's check out the contact screen there. So we're a bit sandwiched in here by the looks of it, which definitely isn't good. Let's see what we can achieve here then. Not a lot. We can't get any non-aggression or defensive packs yet. What are they colonizing? They colonize Tundra. The communal natural engineers. Okay, so let's check out, see how many Tundra worlds I can see down here. There's a Tundra world there, so I may want to stick an outpost there to prevent them from getting that. There's a Tundra world up there. Yeah, so I'm probably going to annoy two empires straight away here, more than likely. I think that may be the place where I colonize first then. Since if I don't, their borders are going to nick it before too long. But if I colonize that, we're going to get a ton of border friction. But I think keeping on terms of these is going to be pretty hard anyway. So the fact that you don't have embassies anymore, well, yeah, it's a lot harder to keep relations on the positive. So Tianki event we've got. So since we're materialists, we get a bonus to frequency tuning, supposedly. Whatever that is. It's an option here. Yeah, it's this. Okay. Am I definitely going to be colonizing that? I think so. I'm not really in. There's a couple of worlds over there. All the rest of the tropical are within my territories. So let's stop that for the time being. Let's get down here. Let's survey that, and hopefully there's no aliens there. Okay, outpost got done. That's going to increase border friction, and yeah, we may have a few issues coming up here. They are xenophile though, and individualist. Border friction should be less with those ethics in theory. That constructor, let's get you down to Menok and make that there. I could probably do with another science ship pretty soon, but it costs minerals to make. I have to hire scientists. It's possibly bigger priorities. Okay. Not too long now for that. I should have surveyed that in time. So that ocean world, they can no longer colonize, and that is actually within our territory. The hexagon denotes where the star really is, because it's not always where you think it is, based on the fact that this isn't really on a 2D scale. I think, sort of. Okay, what is that? There's actually an alien ship here, and that gives me an opportunity to actually look at this in more detail. So they are wormhole generator aliens, which means they have, well, they're the same type as us, and they're going to be able to move around more freely than maybe hyperspace, which can only travel along lanes can, but hyperspace is very good for combat situations. Okay, have we surveyed that yet?
Research complete. Construction complete.
Okay, research is done, so we've got armor. Powered exoskeletons is actually a prerequisite for robots, so I'm going to pick up that. We, in the ship designer, just got an upgrade armor, so I'm going to okay. I don't have any naming conventions for ships yet, so if you've got any good ideas, something money related to do with the species or reptile related, anything along those lines, if you've got any good ideas, then I'll name my 4 ship types, key ship types, after suggestions. Right, that can be saved. Might want some planet names as well, possibly, if I decide to rename them. And even leader names. Okay, so if you've got any ideas, let me know in the comments. Right, that is done. Let's get you down towards there. It's not quite surveyed yet. What is that? That is construction done. I'm gonna get some minerals up there. I'm gonna need some ships in a second, definitely. How many is the question? 5 should do with be able to compete with pirates. Probably should start on them now, I think. Oh shit, money is an issue though. You know what, having said that, where's this constructor going to? Let's get the energy up first. Kind of completely forgotten about that. Don't want to go broke. Okay, science ship is done. Let's might as well stay down here then. This colony ship can colonize that. 57 influence that's going to cost. Right, so the best place to colonize is the place that has the most food. Later on I will want to relocate the capital tile more than likely. There's only actually one tile here that has food, so that's a place I'm gonna colonize. Okay. Later on, the capital tile, when you upgrade it, it gives adjacency bonuses, so I'll definitely want to move it later on, especially when tile blockers are gone as well. I think I might have some money issues here, surprisingly. So what can I do about that? Let's start on a power plant here. Gonna get 3 energy there. I can get 4 energy off that. There's another source of 3 there, so if I do have issues with money, it's not gonna last too long in theory. But this takes a while to actually get up and running. So I'm going to be in deficit for a while. Okay, hang on. That's about to complete. Need it to go quicker. Okay, that's done. Let's get you back to a good source of energy there. Okay. First Miseleon colony. Our colony ship has found a rare patch of open ground in the jungles of Parsax Prime and made planetfall. The landed site is surrounded on all sides by lush vegetation, and sentry drones have been deployed to guard against predators. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull as colonists begin to disembark in large numbers, the first Miseleon city on an alien world. Okay, so -7 we're losing, that's going to come under control. We're losing 8 because of that. How long we got on that? Not too long. Okay, I'll have to move someone over to that in a second. Yeah, it should be okay. There's aliens there, lots of very powerful aliens. I'm not going to be able to deal with them for a while. I'm expecting someone to rival me soon. It hasn't happened yet, but
Construction complete.
it's going to happen. Okay, silver made that good. Let's... Right, actually grew at the same time. Excellent. That guy's growing. When I got a bit of money, I'll clear one of these tile blockers. Okay. Down to -3. Right, so that's under control now. Good. So we're not going to have problems by going bankrupt, which I believe lose half your minerals and all sorts of horrible things. Right. I'm really tempted to make a constructor.
System survey complete.
Right, it's done good. So let's get you back to finish up there. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's get another constructor ship out. Gonna be working on energy for a bit with these. That constructor ship actually costs an energy point, but it'd probably be worthwhile. We've got an election coming up in 4 years. Got a few places that are coming under our territory now, so the AI won't be able to colonize them. Still quite a few important places to grab though. Need to grab that with an outpost really still.
Construction complete.
And arguably that. Right, silver. Just made a constructor. Let's get you. There's a 3 resource there. Let's go and grab that. Okay. That mining station done. Almost back into control. So I think I've grabbed all of the 3 amounts of energy, but I'm not done yet. Let's. Is there a couple here? Yes, there is. Let's go and grab that. Once I've got enough minerals. Really don't have much minerals still. Now all the bonuses from my species, I don't actually gain them from the energy stations, but the energy stations are of course definitely worthwhile picking up still. I don't have the population spared to get more energy up here yet. Probably work on that tile next once I've got energy to do it though. That's going to be done soon, so I'm going to get 8 back from that, and I'll probably build up to maybe 100 or 200.